Good morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies. My name's Angela and I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady. Right, so today I thought I'd do a little bit of a catch up, tell you what's coming up this week, as I'm on a bit of a mega mission to get a load of videos out for you at regular intervals. Right, so as it stands at the moment, I have coming up for you in the next couple of days to the next week is on the 2nd of August. There is a video coming up for you which is a stitch tutorial, and it is how to make a double crochet chainless foundation stitch. Oh my god, have I just created my own version of Doom? Help. Answers on a postcard, isn't it, really? Right, and then on the 4th of August there is how to use a wool winder, because some of you wanted to see them see it in action. So it's tips and tricks to show you how to stop your cake unraveling and bits and pieces like that. So there's only a few in there, and if you've got any more that I've missed, pop a comment on the bottom of that video and I'll add them into the drop down menu at the bottom, or whatever we call it today. So those are the two that I've made so far. I'm then working on this one that I'm now talking to you about. How crazy is that? And I will also have the Centro one coming up as well at some point. It may not be this week, it may be next week, just to give you guys a break really, and give me more of a chance to remember how to do it, because I haven't used it for about 2.5 months. Oh, I'm so bad. Right, so also on the upcoming list is going to be a yarn review for the papaya Baltic that I've caked up and I'm working with at the moment. Now this is the sample that I made using the new stitch tutorial that's about to go up. Now I think I have made a bit of a boo-boo in that one and not shown you what it looks like on the bottom once you've done the work. So what I'm going to do is just bring it up to the camera now and let you have a quick squiz. Right, so there we go. That's the stitch, and as you can see, hopefully, if it will focus, you get a beautiful V stitch running along the bottom. So it means then it's easier if you want to put on an edging or a border of some sort. And also with that sample I just showed you, there is another cheeky stitch that I've got to do a bit of research actually, because I'm not 100% sure if it's what it was meant to be when I did it. I'll have to explain that to you later really, but I might as well do it now. I was trying to do one type of stitch that I remembered seeing probably 3 or 4 months ago, which is why it's kicked into my head, but I'm not 100% sure if I've placed the hook where I'm meant to have placed it, which means I might have created a new stitch, but probably not. But it'd be well cool if I had. More breaking news. As you all know, I love a deal, and yet again I've not been let down. So Good Vibes Yarns, they have got the 900 gram clearance box of yarns, mixed weight, colour and fibres, and they've got it in for 11 quid. 11 quid. Now I've already put my order in. I've got myself 2 coming, but they are on limited stock, so once they're gone, they're gone. Now they've also at the moment also got in some plain colour DK yarns, so it's the same colours that are in the cakes, but 100 grams of just one colour, and I think they were up at 150. I'll just check. I was close. It's £1.55, but it's sorry, I'm just going to read. Papaya Love, and it's 100 grams, 100% acrylic, Mandela solid colour wool ball. So they've got quite a nice choice of colour ranges. She's tried her hardest, bless her, and she's got the rainbow. So get over, have a look. I will pop the link in the description box below. Update on my Aldi order. It's out for dispatch now. They've finally sent it out, but they've gone and sent it out with Hermes, which are pretty slow round here to get the parcels from one place to another. My Hermes driver, bless him, we know him by name. He's a lovely guy. As soon as he gets anything, he's straight round. So it's not like he withholds them. It's just Hermes take their time to transport from one place to the next. I'm hoping that it doesn't come today, because I'm not going to be here. I'm actually going to see my dad, because it's his it was his birthday. So this is the first chance we've had to actually get out, because all the families have been shielding for the duration. And now where they are, they're allowed to have a couple of families round as long as we sit in the garden. So me and my lot will be travelling down masked, gelled and all the rest of it. And then when we get there, we'll be straight in the garden and just stay there. But we're only doing a turnaround. So turn around, I like have a cup of tea, say happy birthday, chuck presents at him, jump in the car and come home again. So I'm really hoping that the Hermes driver's not working tomorrow and he won't be shipped out until Monday. Then I can just turn around and say to my husband, it's my birthday present. A little bit early, but hey. Right, as most of you know, I've already sent out my Christmas in July Fairies prize winners parcels and packages. Now, I've mentioned to Mama Swift, congratulations by the way, darling. I mentioned to her that there was a funny story at the post office involving her prize. So she was like, go on then, tell us what it is. So I thought, okay, I might as well pop it on this video now for you all to hear. Right, so I'm getting comfy. Right, so popped up to the post office, and the lass that's working behind the counter has known me for far too many years. Now, she knows how tight I am when it comes to sending anything out. I don't want to pay top dollar for something that I can get a lot cheaper. So, of course, my first present's gone through, and that was luckily for somebody in the UK. So, she's gone to me, right, how do you want it? Do you want it recorded first? Most expensive. Do you want it just first? Bit cheaper. Or she goes, second class, because I know how tight you are. I've gone, yeah, go on then, second class it. I said, what's turnaround time? She's gone, oh, about 3 to 4 days. I thought, well, if that's over a weekend, bonus. So, of course, that one's gone through. And I'm all happy with that. And then it comes to the one that's going to America. And I'm standing there. And I'm like, here you go, darling. She's gone, oh, he's going to America? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, I need to know what's in it, which they ask all the time, don't they? Oh, what's in it? Is there any sharps? Is this safe? This, that, the other. I said, it's Christmas card. She went, you what? I went, well, it's a Christmas card and a little present. She's looking at me really, really strangely, and she's gone, and you're only in July, darling. I said, yeah, well, her postal service is having a right tack time at the moment, trying to get stuff on aeroplanes. I said, and getting it shipped out. I said, no, aeroplanes equals more expensive post for me, doesn't it? And I'm there tapping my fingers on like the side of the counter, and she's gone, oh gosh, here we go. Right, okay then. And she's like, right, for them top dollar, we can get it to you guaranteed within, I think it was 14 to 21 days. I'm like, 41 to 21 days guaranteed? You're taking the mickey, aren't you? And she's like, well, we can do that one, and that's going to cost you XYZ. And I looked at her, I said, I don't need to remortgage my house, thanks, babe. So she's like, right, okay, let's go a bit lower. So she works it all out, and she goes, right, I can get the postage for you out to just under £5. So I'm like, well, okay, that's not too bad at all. She goes, but there is another option. And I'm like, another option? She's gone, yeah, well, as you've said, we're having issues with the planes. Why don't you stick it on the slow boat past China? She's gone, we can send it out that way. It might take 2 to 3 months, but you've got plenty of time before Christmas. I tell you what, Mama Swift, I was really, really tempted. But then I thought, no, I can't do that. That's just too evil. But it was just like, let's send it on a slow boat out with all these other packages. It'll probably never turn up. Or it'll get as far as China and then fill up and come back with all the June orders that we're all making. Sorry. I shouldn't be giggling, but that was just the way that my head was on that particular day. Don't worry, Mama Swift, I didn't put it on the boat to China, or past China I should say. I went for the cheaper aeroplane version, but again she's still saying it could be to you within 14 days, so fingers crossed it gets to you pretty quick, because it is only small, mind. Right, so as far as whips are concerned, I've still got the gold vest that's in blue. It's turned into a UFO TW. In other words, utterly flying out the window. I'm only playing. No, it's just sitting there collecting dust for the time being. I'll get back to it at some point. But at the moment, I'm just enjoying sitting in a relatively cool room, kicking out the videos for you guys. Because the temperature outside today is kicking on 34 with no wind, which is 90 plus for you guys that are in Fahrenheit, isn't it, over in America. We've gone from being really low to wearing jumpers to wishing we could walk around in our bikinis. It's scary. Right, I'm going to head off now and carry on with the editing and everything to get all these videos out to you. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. See you later, and if you can, please stay in and stay safe. Ta-ra for now. Right, so the upcoming videos are, I'm attempting to read it off my other screen, give me a second. So there's that, and my brain's gone to sleep again. Right, so videos that have already been recorded are, there is a stitch tutorial, that's for that whatchamacallit thingamy-bob. Right, so at the moment it stands that we have got an upcoming video coming up on my caked up yarn working, and my brain is still dead, and my mic's even in the wrong place. Oh, for pity's sake.